Hello viewers, I am Uddalok Chatterjee and this is my first official vlog on YouTube on stock market and options trading. I know what you are wondering right now. How much can my money grow in a span of 1 year? Whether it can grow 2 times, 3 times or 5 times. I'll assure you, your money can grow twice even in one single day. But the risk of taking the loss is absolutely the same because share market is after all a zero-sum game. You can lose half your capital in quest of earning double the profit. So how do I make money? Very simple. I control my losses and I appreciate my profits. Hence I make a good lump sum of money. Okay, so I'll now go a little bit deep into the core facts. Number one, how do I get started? Okay, that's a very easy solution. We need to open a demat account which is linked with your bank account. It is a demat cum trading account. You have two options. Either you open in a good broker like Motilal Oswal, which gives you research advisory calls, gives you suggestions on what to invest, when to invest, or you can open in a discount broker like Zerodha or Upstocks, which charges you a very nominal amount and you can trade at your will. Of course, there are risks and there are stop losses. You cannot expect to make profit every single time that you trade. In every game, as they say, someone wins and someone loses. You need to keep your stop losses low so that you earn more profits. Now, how should I get started? I get started by opening an account in Zerodha or a better broker like Motilal Oswal, which charges me a higher brokerage charge but gives me better facilities. For example, they give me advisory calls, they give me suggestions on how to invest. Now, so how do I know when and where to invest? Okay, so there is a research. There's something called a technical research. There's something called a fundamental research. Technical research is based on charts, graphs, Bollinger Bands, Fibonacci series. I'll talk details on these in my future videos. And on the other hand, we have the fundamental analysis, which is the core, which encompasses the PL account, the balance sheet, the cash flow statement, and everything in the underlying. So now let's get into the practicality. Suppose I am Mr. Shyam and I want to invest my 45,000 rupees with the risk of losing 5% capital and gaining 10%. I lose 5% and I gain 10%. This is the deal. So what do? I do a research. I take advice from Motilal Oswal. I do my own research and I find out that auto sector is booming. Now, I buy Tata Motors, say 100 shares at the rate rupees 450. So how much do I invest? Rupees 45,000. Mr. Shyam invests say rupees 45,000 in Tata Motors. He gives a target of rupees 495. That is, his capital appreciates by 10% and he keeps his stop loss at 5%. That is rupees 427. So in a bid to win something, you need to lose something. If suppose tomorrow a bad news comes and suppose we have some reversal or the other, and maybe very unlikely that you cannot book a profit in Tata Motors despite best sale numbers, despite good fundamentals, despite good financials, we need to book a loss. So I have to make my losses lower than my profits, only then I earn. I can invest in 3 particular ways. I can invest in mutual funds where my fund manager takes care of my funds. He allocates my funds in separate portfolios, a basket of equity and debt instruments. For example, he gives some weightage to the auto sector, some weightage to the pharma sector, some weightage to the IT sector. I invest say 1,000 rupees every month. I invest 12,000 rupees in 1 year. At the end of the year, say in January 2023, I take the amount, then as the NAV value grows, say my fund grows to 14,000, I book my profits and I take my my money into my bank account. Number 2, this is a probable way by which I can invest in shares by looking at YouTube videos, by watching vlogs, by making my own analysis, and then I can invest in small cap, mid cap, large cap stocks. Details on these penny stocks, multi-baggers, small cap, large cap, mid cap, I will be sharing in my future videos. Number 3, I can invest in options by which I earn a lot of money. Even my capital appreciates twice in one particular day, but I also have the risk of losing a hell lot of capital. Hence, I need to keep my stop losses low. I need to keep a proper betting strategy. For example, I do a call option when the stock prices move up and I get a put option when they fall down. I have a spot and strike price. What are these spot, strike options trading, index option trading, stock option trading. I will be discussing more in my future videos, but this is also an option which you can take as an investor, as a trader, and you can invest in stocks and options provided you have your segments activated. For example, FNO segment activated in options in your particular demat account for you to trade successfully and freely. For future videos, please do share and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon.